After betraying the man who loved her, she asked his rival when they would finally get married. The next second, he pushed her hard to the ground. Just then, another woman walked in and made fun of her. Only then did she realize she had just been a pawn. The woman revealed that the man had only been using her to destroy his enemies and take their money. She called her a dirty woman who had been with another man. Heartbroken? She asked if it was true. He coldly said yes, calling her a disgusting woman who deserved to be hurt by trash. He then called in a group of thugs. He told her he had specially picked those men just for her. His new partner told her to enjoy it. The men then brutally attacked her as the others watched. Later, she was left broken on the floor as the two walked away laughing. She swore that she would not let the two evil people get away with it. The man responded by kicking her hard. His partner then said that her little brother would now have to live like a rat in a sewer, just like their dead brother. She asked what they had done to him. The man cruelly admitted they had pulled out his oxygen tube and thrown his body into the mountains. He said wild dogs had probably eaten him by now. Hearing this, the woman collapsed in despair. But the torture was not over. The rival said that the first man she betrayed, the one who truly loved her, had also died because of her. Completely broken, she crawled to her phone and called his grandfather. The old man yelled at her, blaming her for his only grandson's death. He told her how many projects the man had dropped and how much money he had lost for her. He said she was obsessed with an illegitimate son from another family. He screamed that he should have never saved her from that fire years ago. If he had not, his grandson would still be alive today. After jumping from a skyscraper, the woman was shocked to wake up in bed with a man she thought was dead. She thought she was dead. Then he woke up and coldly accused her of drugging him. He said she did it just so her lover could get a piece of land. Confused, she looked at her phone and realized she had not died. Instead, she had been reborn, sent back 1 month before her life was destroyed. The man told her that even though she had done such a terrible thing, he would keep his promise. He would pull out of the land project and let her lover win. She tried to tell him she had not done it for that man, but he laughed at her. He said that everyone knew the Chin family's oldest daughter had been shamelessly in love with his rival for years. He said since he was keeping his promise, she could stop pretending. She grabbed him, telling him she loved him now. He coldly pushed her away and told her to go home. As he walked out, she promised that she would make him believe her. Now that she had a second chance, she vowed to protect her brother and the man she had wronged. She swore that in this life, the two who betrayed her would pay. Just as her father raised his hand to slap her, her younger brother jumped in and stopped him. The woman had just come home to find her father, stepmother, and stepsister having a family dinner. When she called out her stepsister for pretending to be her real sister, her father got very angry. He was furious that she had stayed out all night, but her stepsister wasn't finished. She slyly said she had seen her older sister going into a hotel with a strange man. Her father immediately accused her of shaming the family, calling her shameless. As he tried to hit her again, her brother stepped in. That was when she revealed the shocking truth. She said it was the stepsister who had drugged her. The stepsister immediately played the victim, acting hurt by the accusation. The whole family turned against her. Her stepmother called her a liar. Her father called her a shameless disgrace and told her to get out, but she calmly reminded him that the house belonged to her mother. She said he, his mistress, and their illegitimate daughter were the ones who needed to leave. Enraged, her father called her an unfilial daughter. Her brother immediately called security to throw the three of them out. Once they were alone, her brother asked what really happened. She explained that things were complicated. She said the most important thing now was getting his help to arrange a meeting with Fu Hanzhou. Her brother was shocked, reminding her that she always hated the man. She insisted she had been young and foolish back then. He agreed and quickly set up a meeting for the next morning. The moment the man walked in, he found his sister with the man who took advantage of her the night before. The sister quickly defended him, saying what happened was consensual. It turned out this was the man she had a one-night stand with. She then tried to stop him from giving a big project to her fiancé, Song Qingyang. The man was confused. First, she wanted him to give the project to her fiancé, and now she wanted him to take it back. To convince him, she confessed she did not like her fiancé anymore. She said she had fallen for him instead. She even kissed him to prove her feelings. But he was still skeptical, thinking it was just another trick, and left. After he was gone, she warned her brother to watch the company's Dongjiao project closely. She knew from her past life that this project led to their family's downfall. Her brother was confused about how she knew this. She just said it was a woman's intuition. As she thought about her next move, she remembered something. The person her fiancé mentioned in her past life was likely to appear at a high society party soon. But just as she walked down the hall, she overheard her fiancé talking with another woman. Only then did she realize he had been cheating on her. He was planning to use her to get trade secrets from her new lover's company. What hurt her even more was hearing about a mysterious mastermind called Mr. He was behind the whole plan to ruin everyone at the upcoming party. Just then, her private investigator called. She learned her fiancé was making a secret deal that afternoon at 5. this deal was also connected to the party. Realizing everything was linked, she texted her new lover. She told him she was in town, hoping to see him. When he got the message, he immediately suspected she was there to meet her fiancé. The thug slapped the woman hard across the face. He threatened to cut up her pretty face if she did not hand over the stolen data. It turned out she had gone to a cafe to stop a secret deal. She pretended to be the intended contact. She tricked the man into giving her a USB drive full of company secrets. In return, she gave him a credit card with $1 million on it. But the man became suspicious when he realized she was not asking for cash. Just as she left, the real buyers arrived with a suitcase full of money. Only then did he realize he had been tricked. His boss ordered his men to chase her down. They cornered her outside. Even after being punched and slapped, she refused to tell them where the USB drive was. Just as the boss pulled out a knife, a voice yelled for him to stop. It was her new lover, and he was furious. He single-handedly beat up all the thugs. When one man tried to stab him from behind, the woman screamed his name and pushed him to safety. Seeing her in danger, he unleashed his anger on the boss. He declared that no one was allowed to touch his woman. Later, she woke up in a hospital bed to find him asleep by her side. When he woke up, she explained she had risked her life not for her fiancé, but for him. She handed him the USB drive, proving she was telling the truth. Seeing her so weak, he finally began to believe her. When she asked for a hug, he pulled her into a tight embrace. He wondered if she had really changed. Just as her lover left, the woman's fiancé called. He was desperate to know if the land deal was done. It turned out he was plotting with his mistress to steal the land from her. Remembering the disaster from her past life, the woman told him the deal was off. She claimed the land had problems, but he did not believe her, suspecting her new lover was controlling her. When she hung up, he realized he could not let her ruin his plans. He decided he had to get the land no matter what. Later at the auction house, a rude security guard stopped the woman. He demanded to see her invitation. Just as he was about to kick her out, her stepsister arrived. She showed off her own invitation and made fun of her for not having one. She then slapped her hard across the face. She called her a worthless, illegitimate child. But the woman calmly took out her own invitation. It was a black and gold card, the highest level invitation possible. Enraged and humiliated, the stepsister grabbed the invitation and tore it up. She screamed that it was fake. Guards grabbed the woman and forced her to her knees. Her rival, Qin Wanwen, sneered that she was not so tough now. The woman had been stopped at the entrance of a fancy auction. She was accused of using a fake invitation that Wanwen had torn up. The manager, wanting to please the rich Wanwen, took her side completely. He called the woman a fraud who could never come into their auction house. He even ordered his men to beat her until she knelt. Just as Wanwen demanded she bow, a powerful voice told them to stop. It was CEO Fu Hangzhou, and he was not happy. He walked in and helped the woman up. The manager panicked, rushing to explain the woman was a swindler. But then Fu Hangzhou revealed he was the one who gave her the invitation. In an instant, the manager realized his huge mistake. He had just accused the powerful Fu family of fraud. He immediately turned on Qin Wanwen, blaming her for everything. He ordered his guards to grab her instead. He said her prized membership was trash compared to the Fu family. Fu Hangzhou let the woman decide Wanwen's fate. She walked up to her rival and slapped her twice. As Wanwen was dragged out screaming, the woman and Fu Hangzhou took their seats. The final item was announced as a huge plot of land. The starting price was 50 million. Another rival, Song Qingyang, immediately started bidding hard, pushing the price to 100 million. It turned out this land was key for his company's future. The woman urged Fu Hangzhou to act. She told him to trust her, that the land had great commercial value. In a move that stunned the room, Fu Hangzhou calmly bid 200 million. The crowd gasped, whispering he was crazy to pay so much. With no one else bidding, the land was his. But the rival Song Qingyang stared at him with pure hate. At the dinner, business partners surrounded him, offering many toasts for his big land purchase. True to her word, the woman stopped every single glass, drinking them for him. The businessmen were impressed by his beautiful and capable secretary, but soon she felt dizzy and excused herself to the restroom. When she was gone too long, Fu Hangzhou got worried and went to find her. He arrived just in time to see the drunk man attacking her. Without a word, he kicked the man across the floor. As he helped the woman up, he realized she was not just drunk. She had been drugged. He rushed her home and carried her to bed. In her confused state, she refused to let him go. He warned her that this was what she asked for, before finally giving in. After their passionate night together, the woman woke up completely alone, but she smiled when she found a heart-shaped note he left, telling her to go home early. She was happy, believing this was the start of something real, but her joy did not last. When she got home, her younger brother was furious. He revealed Fu Hangzhou had called to tell him where she was. But just then, breaking news flashed on the laptop screen. It was a disaster. The reporter said the $200 million land deal was a huge bust. She frantically tried to call him, but he would not answer. At the Fu Group headquarters, the crisis was exploding. An assistant reported the land was indeed useless. The company was facing a major financial crisis. Fu Henzhou was furious, now completely sure the woman had set him up. He believed she tricked him into buying the worthless land to help his rival Song Qingyang.